Hey, Rebecca Kaminsky here with Drop of Oils. Um, Getting on. I'm just a few minutes late here. We've got Nana pops in visiting, and they have brought a couple of the girls' cousins, and so we were over there eating dinner and just finishing up for the night. So, but super excited to get on here and to teach this class. Every other Friday, I'm going to be getting on at this exact same time to teach a 101 class. Okay, and then on the opposite Fridays, I'm going to be doing a business 101 class. So this Friday is 101. Hey, Irina, welcome. So this Friday is a basic 101 how to use essential oils class. And next Friday will be the business building. Let me tell you about how I work the business class. So we are going to get started here because I do want to try and keep these to about 30 minutes because I realize that it's like not a lot of people can give an entire hour, especially whenever you're a mom with lots of children. So I am going to get started here, but the first thing I want to talk to you about is just my story and kind of how I got involved with essential oils here. Okay, so I grew up. What's that? Oh, dinner was over there, and your dinner is right here, actually, if you want it. So, okay, getting my husband squared away with some food. All right, so how I got started with essential oils. Here is the gist of it, okay, in a nutshell. My husband's a deputy, so sometimes we have loud radio noises. So my mom, I'm trying to remember, let's see here. So I think the first time that we ever used essential oils, we had horses, and my sister's horse had what's called scratches. That's like the layman's term for this fungus that grew on the horse's leg. Okay, and so she had this fungus that grew on her horse's leg, and it looks like little scratches. Okay, that's why we called it scratches. And we had tried everything. We tried stuff from the tack store. We'd gotten stuff from the vet, like prescription stuff, and nothing was really taking care of her horse's legs. And so she ended up finally in, like, I don't remember what grade she was in, but she did this science experiment. So she grew this fungus in little vials, and she put it, like, it grew in our room. And at the time we lived in this really small trailer, like 800 square foot trailer. And she grew this fungus, and then she took and she tested to see which product was going to actually kill the fungus. So she'd used like bleach, she used prescription stuff from the vet's office, she used over-the-counter stuff from, the vet store, from the tack store. And then we also came upon this oil called Melaleuca oil, which was tea tree oil. So she used that too, okay? And so she grew this stuff, and then she proceeded then to try and kill it in these vials. And what she discovered, like, it was super fascinating, because I think it was like the bleach like singed it, but then it came back and grew even more. And the vet, like the stuff from the vet, didn't really take care of it either. But it was really fascinating because when she used the tea tree oil on it, it actually killed the fungus. And so that was kind of our first introduction to essential oils. Now, that, I don't remember which company we got that from, but like I said, that was kind of our introduction. We didn't get into Young Living. I didn't get into Young Living until, when was it, like 2.5 years ago, I think, because my sister decided that this was something that she wanted to officially get into and research and really delve into. And after she'd done her research and figured out what company she wanted to go to, she figured out who she wanted to sign up under. I mean, she went to town. That's her personality. My personality, I just get the oils, and I don't do the research. So when she told me, she said, "Hey, Becca, I really think you should get a Young Living starter kit." At first I was like, okay, but we get oils from Mom every now and then. Like, she was like, "No, you need to get your oils from Young Living." And I was like, okay, because that's my personality. I know my sister's already done the research, so I went, cool, all right, cool, I'll get the kit, let's do it. Now, this is not the kit I got. It was a previous one. This one is actually way better than the one I got, okay? But this was the kit that I essentially got. Okay, and the kit comes with a diffuser. Comes with either this diffuser or one that looks a little bit more basic. And it comes with 12 bottles of oil now. So, and this is, like I said, oops, and all the paperwork that goes with it. This is just my display kit, so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, so it comes with these 12 bottles. Okay, there's 10 right here. I'll put them closer so you can actually see them. Okay, and there's 2 under here. There's Stress Away and Peace and Calming in here, and there's the Thieves line of spray, and I'll get more in depth about what each of these things do and why we call it Thieves, because I realize some people are going to be like, thieves, what? So this is the hand purifier, and then it comes with 2 samples of Ningxia Red, which is amazing. We take it like every day. We drink some every day. That's how good it is. My kids beg for it. So it comes with the 12 bottles. So this is what I'm going to be kind of teaching from this evening. So that's why I'm showing you this kit, okay? Because if you're even curious, like if you're like, man, I really do want to get into essential oils, this is what I recommend, okay? This is an incredible deal, 12 bottles of oil, the diffuser, you get all those samples in there too, and it's all $165, okay? And which is like half the price that you would normally pay. Like if you went and you bought each of these individually from the Young Living site, you would pay like twice that much. And so I know, right? So this is, and Irina actually is like the first person that actually got the newer kit with the 12 bottles of oil, which I got super excited about because it has Valor in it. But let me back up just a little bit, okay? Because I know sometimes people are like, what are essential oils? Okay, so essential oils come from plants, okay? Trees, shrubs, flowers, herbs, resins, okay? And they extract what is basically the lifeblood of the plant out of it, and then they bottle it. That's what they do, okay? Now there is no, so that being said, essential oils have been around since the beginning of time, okay? Because God created the plants, you know, and the vegetation and all of that, and he created it for us to use. So that's why I also find this so fascinating, is because extracting oils from plants dates back to like 350 BC, okay? So when you realize that, it's like, well, that's crazy. Like the fact that people, hi Amos, that this has been something that people have done because they've recognized the value of using oils, okay? So like oils can be used, like lavender is a lot of times used for calming purposes. Peppermint is invigorating. Lemon is like refreshing. I mean, it's amazing, the many different uses and benefits of essential oils. And there's even medicinal uses for these as well. Okay, so my story is because it's more than just essential oils. If you're looking to have a healthier lifestyle, it's more than just essential oils, okay? It's also a lifestyle change. So sometimes getting your essential oil kit is one of the first steps to this essential oil, like to this life change that you're wanting to make anyway, because a lot of us are pursuing a healthier life for ourselves, for our children, okay? We're trying to figure out, like, what do we need to feed them? What do we, like, all those kinds of things. So, oh, you do have Zoom. Okay, awesome. Yes, so next, okay, I'm gonna pause right here. I get really distracted easily. So, Irina, yes, I'm gonna do Zoom, and I'm gonna start doing Zoom next Friday. So I'm going to transfer over to that. So then we can actually see each other too. So, all right. And then we can hear each other's voices. So that'll be really fun. Okay. So jumping back in here. So with the oils, my story is I really struggled with allergies like my entire life. Like I was allergic. I got tested and I'm allergic to like trees and grasses, every tree and every grass. And I'd swell up, I'd have anaphylactic shock. Like I've had Epi once. I always had to take Benadryl. Whenever you take Benadryl, I mean, I would take up to 4 Benadryl to kick this allergic reaction out of my body. And whenever you do that, I mean, Benadryl is one of the major side effects of Benadryl is it makes you sleepy. So whenever you take 4 to get rid of a reaction that your body's having, I'm telling you, I was like out. I remember feeling like, man, this is like the best nap of my life, but I just spent half my day sleeping, and then the other half of my day feeling super groggy and like not completely with it. So that was kind of my life, my story. Well, I started realizing, and the more research that I do and the more that I understand that a lot of your health comes from your gut, that's whenever I started to understand and realize that I needed to start eating cleaner, needed to start getting rid of the toxins in my home. Okay, so like candles they produce a lot of things that are not good for you. Okay, a lot of the products we use in our home, our shampoos, our conditioners, our laundry soap, dryer sheets are some of the worst offenders if you use dryer sheets, because here's what you got to wrap your brain around. Whenever you wash your clothes in toxic laundry soap and then you use a dryer sheet, that is now basically you're diffusing chemicals into your home, because you can smell the dryer sheet. I mean, I had somebody give us a box of dryer sheets once and I didn't get rid of it right away. And every time I walked past the closet, man, my eyes would start to itch and would start to water. Like I was like, oh my goodness, like it's just fascinating to me, the chemicals that can trigger your body. It's like your body knows that it's not okay for you. And so then you've got this laundry soap and the dryer sheets that are now permeated into your clothing. And then you hang up your clothing in your closet and then it just outgasses into your whole house. Okay, so now you've just permeated your whole house and you're wearing it on your skin and you're sleeping in it at night. Okay, so this is what I started to realize. This is why, and things that even say free and clear on them aren't necessarily free and clear, because that's what my mom had to start to resort to. She was like, we can't have anything with fragrance. It makes Becca swell up, and then she's got to take Benadryl. So, I mean, my mom did an amazing job trying to get rid of any and every kind of fragrance, because she knew that that's what was going to cause me to swell up and then have to go to the ER. So, but it's this whole, like, you don't realize sometimes that even the things that say free and clear and scent free still have chemicals in them. Okay, so the more research you start to do, the more you start to understand that. And I'll put some links in the comments here to different places where you can go and research and see for yourself what things are toxic that are in your home. Okay, so 3 cabinet challenge: go look under your sink, go look in your bathroom, go look in your laundry room. Okay, and pull those products out, flip them over, start reading the labels and see what you find out. Okay, and you will be fascinated, because in some countries and even in some states, there are chemicals that are not allowed to be in products at all because they're carcinogenic. Okay, so this is the reality of the situation this is why, and I don't mean to say all this to scare people. I just want people to start to be educated and understand that you don't have to live with some of the things that you live with. Like for me, I didn't have to live with my allergies, how horrible they were. Okay, I know some people that deal with migraines, and the second that they changed their diet and they got rid of all the toxins in their home, their migraines slowly started to disappear. Okay, so this isn't just about essential oils. This is about you changing how you live your life in your home and what things you have in your home. Okay, so with that being said, when I finally started using oils and I started changing the way that I was what I was eating and what I had in my home, and I got rid of all the toxins, that is when it was like things started to clear up. I didn't have these itchy, watery eyes. I didn't have a runny nose. I wasn't having to make sure I take my Zyrtec every day. Like, I don't take Zyrtec anymore. I don't even carry an EpiPen. Now, I know some people would be like, oh, Becca, that's really dangerous that you don't carry an EpiPen. Maybe, maybe not. But at $80 a pop for those things, and you don't ever use them, and then you got to replace them every year, yeah, I think I'm going to spend my money on oils. So that being said, that is just a little piece of my story, just a piece, okay? There's so much more to it, and I could delve into it, but like I said, I am trying to keep this at 30 minutes, okay? So let me delve in and let's talk about these essential oils, and there's 3 different ways that you can use them, okay? So the first way that you can use them is by inhalation, okay? So you would just take a drop, just like that, okay? Rub your hands together and then cup your hands. Woo! That smells really good. Okay, I just put thieves in my hands is what I did. their Thieves Blend. Okay, this is awesome for immune support. I put this on my kids' feet. I rub it down their spine. Okay, we have a roller bottle. Actually, I think I have it in my pocket because guess what? We carry it everywhere with us. Yeah, here's my Thieves roller bottle. Okay, now I dilute it because it's strong enough. Like I can feel the oil in my hand right now because it's got some hotter oils in it. Now it doesn't hurt. It's not burning. It's not hurting me at all, but I can feel it. Okay, so this is why I dilute it, especially for my kids. So I'll pop it in a roller bottle, and then we'll take, and I'll just roll it on the back of their neck. We'll roll it down their spine. We'll put it, this might seem kind of funny. We put it on the bottom of our feet, okay? And it's just that simple, okay? And we're getting ready to go back to school. So this is actually the perfect thing to get before you send your kids back to school or back to daycare if you're getting back to work or whatever, because you can make up roller bottles like this and you can know that you're giving them some immune support before they head out the door that is all natural. It does not have toxins or chemicals in it, okay? So this is how you can use it. Oh, and I just showed you topically, okay? I just rubbed it on the back. I inhaled it. The second way is you can apply it topically. And then the third way is you can diffuse it. Okay, so we're gonna open our diffuser here, okay? Notice that there's this top section, there's a middle section, and then, it's really dirty inside. I'm kind of embarrassed. Okay, so, but you can see in there, and there's kind of a line that you can see where to fill your water to in this diffuser. Diffusers are not brown in them whenever you get them. They're nice and clean and white. I just haven't washed mine in a while. I have 5 kids. Okay, so all you do is you take your water and you're gonna fill it up to the line. And then you're just gonna add your oil. So let's add some lemon, just for the fun of it. 1, 2, 3, okay. And I usually just do about 3 drops. Now you could add something else too. Like you could throw in your Thieves, you could throw in your peppermint. It just depends on what kind of smell you're going for the day. If you need to be woken up, if you want to chill out and go to bed, if you want to feel motivated, like it just depends, okay? And I know it's probably kind of crazy. I know some people are like, really, can oils really do that for you? Yes, yes they can. Yes, you guys can watch another one. Okay. So that's what's really awesome about these is it's like, they mess with the synapses and like they affect different parts of your brain. And if you don't believe me on that, go and look up Dr. Ollie and I probably like, I don't know, electroid brain test or whatever. And you can see because he went and he took every oil out of the starter kit, okay? And he smelled them while hooked up to one of those little like neurological brain reader thingies. You can tell I totally know what it is. But I do know this, he took and he smelled each and every single one of them, and somewhere on the scan, it lit up different parts of his brain, okay? So this is why, and it takes 3 seconds for it to get to your brain. So after you inhale, 3 seconds. Topically, 26 seconds for it to reach your, to get into your bloodstream, okay? But diffusing is an amazing way to get it everywhere in your home, okay? So I just put my oils in there, and then you're just gonna turn your diffuser on, okay? And then there. So you can kind of see the buttons down here. Okay, so that's like full power with this one. And that's lower power. And then if you push it a third time, it's intermittent. Okay, so it'll go and it'll stop, it'll go and it'll stop. The other cool thing about this diffuser, one thing, it's beautiful, it's so pretty, but it also can change colors. And it's hard to tell, you know what, I'm gonna try something. That's the candle mode. Okay, and that's supposed to be red, but you can't really tell. That's yellow, that's green. Okay, so you can kind of see the green. You can see it reflecting off my arm at least. Okay, that's kind of a purplish lavenderish. You got blue, you got pink. Okay, and then you can also have no light. Whatsoever. So let me turn the light back on so you can see me. Okay, so now I've talked about the diffuser for like 10 minutes, but it's super cool. Okay, and diffusing is a great way to just get it in. That's the whole inhalation thing. Okay, so now and by doing it this way, it's like going throughout your whole home, and then your kids get to smell it too. And then you know that everybody is being medicated. I don't that's not the right word, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, here's the other way that you can do it, is you can ingest it. Now, I'm going to show you a really quick, simple way that I ingest oils, okay? But you'll see here, okay, they have a white label. Okay, this is lemon. Okay, and your white label ones are the ones that, it's the same oil, okay? So I've got oil, solid label, oil, white label. They're both lemon, okay? They're the exact same oil. Here's the difference, okay? The FDA doesn't allow them to put on one bottle that it can be applied topically and that it can be used aromatically and it can be used for food, for ingestion, okay? They don't want that because they don't want people to ingest an oil that they shouldn't ingest. So, for example, Panaway is topical and for diffusing, okay? You do not want to ingest this oil. So they don't have a white label with this oil. So they've just made it super simple for you to be able to know that Vitality, lemon Vitality, can be ingested, okay? So that being said, I am still getting a little bit of a cold, and I have not been diligent to use my oils or put my oils on. So here we go. Boop. All right. I just put Thieves Vitality and Lemon Vitality in my water, okay? Now this is a glass container, and it's recommended that you put your oils in a glass or stainless steel container. That if you put it in a plastic container, it can start to break down the plastic inside, and it's not so great for you. But if you got glass or you have stainless steel, you're good to go. Okay, so I just shook it up, and now I've got my water with my oils. And sometimes, excuse me, sometimes for the fun of it, I'll put in a little bit of stevia. This is like hack if you're like, I struggle drinking water. This is a great way to get your water intake, okay? And it's tasty. So, it's so good. Okay, so there you go. 3 different ways to apply oils. Now, let me go over really quick what each oil does in this kit so you can get an idea of why it is actually really amazing to get the kit with all 12 oils and not just one oil. Because here's the deal. If you're like, well, I think I just want to get that bottle of lemon. Okay, that's great, but all you're learning how to use is lemon. And you don't know the benefits of all these other oils, okay? So this is why I recommend to people that you should get the kit. If you are like, I want to figure this out, or if you're a little nervous to figure it out, or you're a little nervous to jump into it, this is why I'm here. This is why Irina's here. This is why, like so many other people on my team, my sister, who's like above me, okay? Kristen, who's above her, okay? We have these Facebook groups that we get to like have you join into. And there is so much knowledge in that, okay? So this is why I recommend get the whole kit, and let me tell you why. Okay, now lavender, like I already mentioned, is great for relaxing. Okay, it's also great for your skin. It's great to put on your skin, especially, do you see all these lines? I don't have any makeup on today, so see my lines? Okay, and my line whenever I smile, you can see I've got smile lines. I get smile lines everywhere. I'm kind of proud of them, but sometimes I do like to cover them up with the makeup that actually Young Living carries too. But yeah, lavender helps with that. The other thing that helps with that is frankincense. Okay, we're just going to jump all over here. Frankincense is also a great skin oil. It's rejuvenating, okay? It really helps with those fine lines and those wrinkles. Frankincense is also a grounding oil. So if you're feeling a little like, woo, out there. Are you scared? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You want to watch me teach? Yeah. You can watch me teach. That's cool. Okay, so frankincense is a, where are we? Sorry, because it's backwards. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Okay, frankincense is a grounding oil. Okay, this oil, I do like to diffuse it, or I'll diffuse blends that have frankincense in it whenever I do my quiet time in the morning. When I get with Jesus, I like to use frankincense or something that has frankincense in it. Okay, because it's grounding. Peppermint. I love this in my coffee in the morning. Okay, so this is what I just put a drop of this in my coffee in the morning. You can also just inhale it. You can put it in your diffuser, and it wakes you up. We also like to put it on, like Cora, some nights, she'll wake up and she'll talk about how like she wants to put it on her legs. Okay, so we'll do that. Sometimes we'll even do Panaway on her legs in the middle of the night if she wakes up. So we'll just massage that into her legs. Sometimes we'll do Panaway and then do peppermint over the top. Okay, and then she whoop, goes right to sleep. It works. And if that doesn't work, because there have been times whenever it's been so intense for her, she's like, I need something different, Mom, that we'll do Jordan's Deep Relief. And Jordan buys Deep Relief. That's what is on his ER order. That's what he orders like every month. So she'll use that. But Panaway and peppermint are both good for that. So like, say you go for a hike out in the mountains, you make it to the top of 14 or you come back down, you're like, woo, I need some Panaway. I'm going to rub that on my legs. I'm going to rub it on my shoulders and other different places. If you go around, buddy, you can sit in this chair right here if you want. Okay? Valor. If you have not spelled Valor, you need to find somebody that has a kit and you need to spell Valor. Okay? So if you live close to Irina, you need to ask her to smell her Valor. Okay? Valor is a great one for motivation. It gets you going. Okay? It's also good for kind of chilling out sometimes. I mean, it's just good overall for everything. Do you want the light on, buddy?
Yeah.
You want to see the light? Okay, we can do the light. He's like, Mom, what's wrong with the diffuser? He's used to having the light on. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, Raven is great for putting on your chest. Okay, so if you're getting ready to go for a run, you can put Raven on your chest. It's also great to diffuse at night during this fall season as we get ready to head back to school and we're interacting with a lot of people and people are sharing things, okay? And you kind of start to sound like me just a little bit. Raven is an awesome one to diffuse at night or to put in your shower because it helps you to breathe in and breathe well, okay? One that was equivalent to that is RC, and that's one that I got in my kit initially, but then they replaced it with Raven. Raven is like a step up. It's like a little more intense than RC, but you can see here, like I made an RC diluted version. Now RC, sometimes you hear me, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is where I put RC to give you an idea of what RC is good for, okay? I go here, okay, and then I'll go right here. Want some? You want some? On your throat? It tickles her. Okay, and then for my littles, I'll massage it over it. You came just in time, didn't you? Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and because I've already diluted it, I know it can go on hand. Are you waiting for it to come out? All right. He's like, I'm just going to inhale this oil. Let's leave the lid on, okay? All right, so that's Raven. You can do the same thing with. You'll dilute the Raven too. All right, lemon. I already showed you. Lemon is great to put in your water. It's good for cleansing your system. You know, people tell you to drink lemon water. Well, this is a great way to do it without having to fresh squeeze your lemons, okay? You can just put a drop in there. Thieves, like I mentioned earlier, Thieves is our immune support, and I already showed you how to use Thieves. I'm bringing my foot up here. Citrus Fresh is kind of like your lemon, okay? But it's got more citrus oils in it besides just lemon. It's got, I think, grapefruit and tangerine and orange and mandarin. And oh, it's got a little bit of spearmint too. So that's why it's so tasty. But it's great to put in drinks. It's great to put in hot teas. I'll tell you what, if I want something to soothe my throat, I'll do a little bit of honey. And then I'll do a drop of like lemon and Thieves or Citrus Fresh and Thieves. And I'll put that on the honey and then I'll put warm water over that or hot water. And then I'll just smell it for a while aromatically. Just breathe it in and then I'll sip it just like a tea. Okay. And it's really tasty. It's actually really good. Is that good? Do you like that lemon? You're super cute tonight. Okay, so Digize is great for your tummy, okay? So you can take a drop of Digize, say you finished a meal and you're kind of feeling a little full, okay? And you can rub that in a clockwise motion over and around your belly button. Some people aren't real fond of the smell, and so you can also just put this on the bottom of your feet. Now, I'm sure you've been hearing me say, put it on the bottom of your feet. You're probably thinking, does that really work? Yes, it does, okay? Because your feet, you know, you have all those nerve endings that go down, and the VitaFlex points in your feet and the VitaFlex points in your hands are great. You can actually put oils on there and massage it in, and because it's entering your bloodstream anyway, and you're massaging over that nerve ending, it's like whoop, goes to where it needs to go. So fascinating. I think this stuff is so cool. Okay, so let's really quickly look at our peace and calming here. Okay. Oh, you turned it off. Now what are you going to do? Okay, peace and calming. My kids love this diffused at night in their bedroom, okay, because it's peace and calming. That's what's nice about a lot of these labels, is it tells you, kind of gives you an idea, oh, that's what this is used for, okay. And then this is one of my absolute favorites next to Valor, okay. I love my Valor, but I also love my Stress Away, and you can probably understand why. I got 5 kids. Okay, and 19 chickens and a dog and a cat. Now, they don't really stress me out, but sometimes my kids can stress me out. Okay, so I use Stress Away. I love Stress Away, and obviously you know what you can use that for. This is one that actually my husband buys quite a bit of too. He puts it in his bath at night. It's kind of, he uses oils to help him chill out at night, definitely. And he recently got the little car diffuser, like it's this little circular metal thing to put in his cruiser. So it's really cool. All right, so the other thing in the kit, let me run over this really quick. Thieves Spray is like you're going grocery shopping, and you go to grab that cart, and you go, I think I'm going to put some Thieves Spray on this handle. Okay, that's what this is for. And same thing with your Thieves hand purifier. If you go and you look up all the ingredients in Thieves, say you look up clove oil, you look up rosemary oil, okay, and you look up benefits of on Google, okay, go Google it. You will see why Thieves is such a popular blend and why it works, okay. The other thing in here, and by the way, I ordered 2. You can get big containers of this now, and we can officially actually call this hand sanitizer, not just hand purifier, okay? But I got 2 big bottles of this to send with my kids to school so that their teachers can have it in their classroom, okay? Now, these are amazing. This is an antioxidant drink, okay? So it's packed full of fruits and oils, and like the Ningxia Wolfberry oil. This oil that I put on my face, I need to, okay, there we go. This is packed full of stuff that's really good for your immune system. It boosts your immune system, and it gets rid of what's called the free radicals in your body. Free radicals are caused by stress, caused by sickness. All I can think of is the Russian, okay, etc. Okay, that was weird. I'm just a little tired. Whenever I get tired, sometimes I try and switch over into Russian words. All right, so that is what's in your kit. And of course, all the paperwork that comes with it to give you an amazing idea. Okay, so this Young Living Lifestyle book, and it has their story in here. It's got the why they're better than any other essential oil company on the planet, okay, because of their seed to seal process. Okay, they make sure that you're getting 100% pure essential oils and they're not filling it with anything else. Okay, they're not putting alcohol in it to dilute it. They're not diluting it even with the carrier oil. You are getting, whenever you buy a bottle of lemon, it is lemon oil. It's not filled with anything else. It doesn't have pesticides in it. Okay, they don't spray their fields with anything. They hand weed, and it's amazing. From seed to seal. Oh, you got a little bit of water on there. Yeah, let's just leave this on here, okay? That's why we have a life briefcase. Right? Okay, and they've got farms all over the world. Okay, and they're starting new partnerships like every year. Buddy, let's leave. No. Thank you. Let's leave it in there, okay? So this little booklet too, like goes over exactly what I just told you, how to apply it, where to use it. It talks about the other products that you can get, because you can get stuff for babies, you can get stuff for your kids, you can get stuff for your hair, you can get stuff to clean your house. Like you can completely get rid of all the toxic chemicals in your home by just getting on this membership. You can get your thieves cleaner, your household cleaner, your dish soap. I mean, everything. They just came out with deodorant. I'm telling you, it's like every time they come out with new products, I'm like, man, this is crazy. I just love them. I love them. And so I'm a firm believer. Okay, so obviously you can tell I really believe in it. The other cool thing that they've got in here is a chart with the oils on it to remind you how to use each and every oil. Okay, and when I first got mine, I like taped this on the inside of one of my kitchen cabinets so that I could remember. So there you go. Here's your kit. That's what you can use everything for. That's how you can use oils. And really, in my opinion, it's like, this is just a great first step. If you're looking to try and make a healthier home and a healthier lifestyle just all around, this is a great kit to grab, because it's just a great first step. You can use it for anything and everything. What happened? You not like the green color? Yeah. You look so sleepy. Is it time to go to bed? Is it time to start the diffuser in your room? No, this one's my diffuser, but we can start yours. Do you know what oil you want to put in your diffuser? Are you going to pick something out over here? Duck, duck. So we'll let Dennis pick something out here for his bedtime, because he says it's time to go to bed. And I hope that you guys glean something from this, but also I hope that you understand the value of Young Living and Young Living essential oils, and maybe how to use them a little bit better. Are there any questions? I just want to make sure that I'm not, if there are people on, sometimes my computer shows what people are on, sometimes they don't. So if you got any questions, just jot it down there in the comments, and I can totally, I'll answer those and get to you back on those. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've missed. I mean, there's more things that I could talk to you about. But like I said, I don't want to make this super long. I just want you to understand how to use oils and why Young Living is probably the best company to buy from. And quite honestly, the community that you get to be involved in is amazing. I mean, I got a card, not from Rachel, my sister, who's my upline, but from Kristen just the other day, just an encouraging note that she just sent to me, and another little book. And Kristen has sent me several little books. And guys, she doesn't have to do that. She doesn't have to do that. But she does it because she loves and she cares for her people that are under her. And that's kind of what I'm like. She's emulating that. And so then that's what I'm like, man, I feel so loved and cared for. And so that's kind of where, that's the other reason why I'm doing this too, is I want people to understand how to use this and how to use these oils and how to live a healthier lifestyle. And this is just a great community to do that in. And so whenever you get your kit, that's what I do, is then I go on and I add you to our little Facebook groups where you can ask questions and you get to see like how other people use oils or what new products that are coming out, to give you an idea of like, well, do I really want to try that product? And then you have somebody come on and they'll tell you whether they like it or not. And they're honest. They're not going to be like, oh, every product is amazing. They're going to be honest. No, I really didn't like that toothpaste. So I'm going to try this toothpaste over here. Okay, that's what's amazing about this group. So I'm going to post a link of how you can go ahead and grab your kit. If you know Irina, get the link from her. Okay, so if she's on and she's tagged you and you're finally like, I'm getting my kit, I'm doing it tonight, then you can get your link from her so that then she gets the credit for it. Okay, because she's the one that's putting in the time and effort to let you know that, hey, I'm teaching a class. So like I said, next Friday, I'll be doing a Business 101 class. So I'm going to just tell you like kind of how I run things here. And it's not, as you can see, like I'm a stay-at-home mom of 5 kids. My son is still awake. He should probably be heading to bed here soon. But I I do it with my kids around, okay? I put a little show on for them this evening. I said, you know what? If you guys get your jammies on and you get your teeth brushed and you help pick up that room just a little bit, then we'll put on a little episode of Friends and Heroes, okay? And then we'll all go to bed once Mama's done. So that's why I'm like, if you are interested at all, if you're like curious at all, like come and watch that. And you never know what you're gonna see. Me rolling oils on the bottom of my feet. I mean, you know. So I think that is pretty much it for tonight. And go check out my website at dropofoils.com. And I've got a schedule there too of other things that I'm doing. Like I do a product review. Either I do a product review or I tag people in one, or I'll share one on my wall here of one that I thought was super cool that Kristen did. I've got Wednesdays we do story time. Okay, we're reading through this book right here. So we're learning about the history of basically essential oils and about Young Living. Are you ready? Are you ready to go put that in your diffuser? What did you pick?
A bear.
Can I see? Can I see what you picked?
Yeah.
Let me see it. You want me to smell it? Okay. Ooh, you picked a good one. Okay, put the cap on, okay? Yeah, you picked a good one, boy. He picked Northern Lights Black Spruce.
What's that?
It's a grounding oil. A lot of your tree oils are grounding oils. Look, I got some in my fingers. Yeah, you want to go put it in your diffuser?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wrap up here and we'll go put it in your diffuser, okay? All right, so I think that's it for tonight. Like I said, go check out my schedule, go check out my website. I'll post some links here after I help my son with his diffuser. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I went like 10 minutes over. But like I said, post questions if you've got questions. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great evening, and thank you so much for joining me. If you comment, if you hop on here and comment, I've totally forgot to do this. If you hop on here and comment, I will enter you to win a door prize. Okay, so hop on here, comment, tell your friends to hop on here and comment. Now you have to watch it. You just can't get on here and comment, okay? You have to actually watch it. And then I'll enter you to win a door prize. So that is it. We will talk to you guys Monday. Yeah, I think on Monday. So see you later.